Hello, I am Mac, at least for a day. I'm coming at you with another quick Waking Titan 1.5 report using, well, I don't use smoke and mirrors, but I do have to use a mirror. Okay, so the Waking Titan website just had another status command update. Okay, here, I'll show you. Waking Titan events of April 2nd, 2018. At about 7:30 p.m. Central Time, that's where I am, the status command... Oops, I spelled code wrong. The status command now reads Code 5, Monarch Repository, Data Loss Imminent. It said that before. But now it says booting up Command.Center.v11, so version 11. And then a few minutes later, it added this part to it. Another line added on to that said pending approval by Monarch. And now the command Mercury says process ongoing. And I've long believed that Mercury process is the Waking Titan ARG's code name for No Man's Sky. So that's basically saying that the next No Man's Sky update, the Mercury process, is ongoing. They're still working on the No Man's Sky update, the next update, as we know it's called now. And that lines up with the fact that Sean Murray announced that the next update is coming in summer. So the Mercury process, the No Man's Sky update, is still ongoing and won't be completed until later. Then at about the same time, people who had signed up for the Where website emailing list, which I signed up for as well. Where is the newest corporate website involved in the Waking Titan ARG, received emails. I received this email. It said, "Hi there, and thank you again for your interest in Where. We wanted to let you know that our extranet and English website will be launching soon." I looked up what extranet is. I think it's basically kind of a private server area that you can only get to if you have special access for like a business website, something like that. I'm not sure. It's kind of separate from the internet because it's harder to get to, but that's probably going to be one of the next big steps, is when the English website comes out and whatever this extranet website for Where comes out. And then it says, to that end, we are looking for indie studios that would be interested in applying for a developer kit. The best applications will be presented to the community, you guys, and you will have the opportunity to vote for the games you want to see launched most on Where. Do you know a dev studio or title that you really love? Invite them to apply. They can find the survey here. And the application form, there's a link to the application form on the email. I clicked on it, and it is a type form. Type form is the same thing that Waking Titan ARG's been using for like surveys that we've done in Waking Titan, and also voting that we did in the first Waking Titan phase. So I went ahead and filled it out. It's basically formatted to be like some kind of application as a indie game developer studio. I signed up as the Spacing Guild. I have about 42 members in the Spacing Guild that are players in No Man's Sky, and we're a community that travels around the galaxy and visits people and stuff like that, builds community within the game. So I signed us up as a game developer studio just to see if it's going to be important to the ARG, if we're going to need to to be a game studio in order to get special information for the ARG. It might actually be a real thing for game developers, because there's a bunch of other indie developers listed on the website. They're real game developers, and well, I was about to say what's next. I'll read what's next. Then the email said, giveaway round 2. There were a few Steam keys given away back right before the announcement of the next update. Some people on Discord got Steam keys for a couple new games, not No Man's Sky, but some other indie games. It was like Shrouded Isle and something else. But basically, like I've said before, Hello Games are supporting their indie developer friends by integrating them into this ARG. So people are getting Steam keys for their games, which kind of, grows popularity for them as they're part of this ARG. And as you can see here, it says 25 lucky people following this newsletter have been sent keys from the exciting game studios working with us. Sadly, if you are reading this, then it means you were not selected. Don't worry, we will have future giveaways to thank you for following our newsletter. So yeah, I didn't win. However, one of the members of my Spacing Guild did win. He said he got a Steam key in the email, but he has not yet gone to Steam to see what it is a key for. He is not at home right now as the time of me making this video, and he just saw on his noble phone that he got the email. So when he gets home, he'll, I guess, go to Steam, put in the key, and see what game the key is for. So when I find that out, I'll probably put it on a pinned comment on this video, let people know what the Steam key is for. It's probably just for a game. It's probably not something special that we need for the ARG. But anyway, so yeah, they're continuing to do that, or at least I'm guessing that this new Steam key giveaway is for another game created by the indie developers connected to Where. So, like I said, we don't know if they are really asking for more indie developers to apply, or if they just want us ARG players to pretend to be a game studio and basically integrate us, make us role play as indie developers in the game, so that they can send us secret developer information that we have to share with the rest of the participants in the ARG. I don't know. I don't know for sure which it is. They may really be trying to get more indie developers involved in Hello Labs. Honestly, I think Where is a front for Hello Labs. A year ago, Sean Murray went... I'm going to set this down for a minute. Sean Murray went... well, he did a big, long talk at GDC last year, 2017. And a lot of people know this, but at the end of that lecture, he announced something called Hello Labs, and it's basically a funding initiative, or them helping and supporting other indie developers that want to use procedural generation in some way. So that's basically what Hello Labs is, and I think that this whole Where website, which is apparently part of the Waking Titan ARG, is also a front for Hello Labs. It's their way of marketing, helping to market their partners in Hello Labs, the indie developers that they are supporting through this ARG. So that's what I think anyway. But again, I don't know if they're really trying to get even more indie developers through this survey, because it doesn't make sense. Just about everyone who signed up for Where, I would think, would just be participants in the ARG. I don't think there's a lot of indie developers looking at where and participating in the Waking Titan ARG. So I think just about everybody they're going to get are ARG participants applying with that type form and the email. But I don't know. It's very confusing. We don't know for sure if they're being serious or if this is just role play. But there definitely is some real indie game developers involved in all of this, and they're giving away free Steam keys. So if you want a chance to win a Steam key from a new game developer, you should go to the Where website. I'll put the link to it again in this video, and you should go to it. It's in Chinese. You can translate it instantly with Google Chrome if you have that search engine or that internet browser, or you can just click on the red thing at the top of the page, the red text at the top of the page, and it gives you a box to type your email into. You don't even need to translate it. So sign up for Where and for a chance to win Steam keys. Not for No Man's Sky, but for other indie games. So anyway, that's about it. I waited about an hour, but there's been no new news from the Waking Titan status command. If there is, I'll probably wait till tomorrow to report on any new developments. But as it says pending approval by Monarch. I think that might be Sean Murray. Maybe the ARG's code name for Sean Murray is the Monarch, and so Sean Murray's got to text them to approve the next step. I don't know. Other people are saying they think the Monarch is Emily, Luke 16, the AI that I think is the Atlas. Maybe that's the Monarch. I don't know. But we are waiting for approval from the Monarch, whoever that is. So may not be till tomorrow till that approval happens and we can get the next step to the ARG. But we will see. But for now, I think that's about it. Sign up for Where's email if you want a chance at prizes, and stay tuned. I will update you as more things develop. So, I have been Mac. Thank you for joining me for a day, and I'll catch you on the next day that I am Mac.